About 2 months ago, I sent some of my plants to family and friends so they could take care of them for me while I was away, while I had to take my son to the US for surgery. Thankfully, everything went well and I got my plants back in good condition. I went to pick my plants and they also gave us some new plants. Thank you, David and Betty, for the gifts, and hopefully they got a chance to enjoy some of the crops.
Ugemat? Ugotimat?
Mimremat.
Hmm? Cimat.
Gracias.
Bois la dan. Bois la, attendez.
Creepers left to rise, buzz like crazy. Everybody's trying to stem my legs.
Received some kale from David, and I'm so happy about the kale. It looks like dinosaur kale, but I'll confirm with him if it is. And I'll probably transplant it in a bigger pot or put it in the ground. We also have some pepper that are ready to be transplanted, some mint on the side. And mint, I've never been too successful as the root system is get pretty compact in pots, and so I'll have to figure that out. On the next to it, we have another variety of pepper that will be also. I'll maybe leave that one in the pot and put some soil, let it grow a bit. And here we have roquette or arugula that I'll probably also transplant. This red, beautiful, beautiful red cabbage will also be transplanted. And we have a bunch of pepper plants that we will tin, put them in bigger pots for them to grow. This is kohlrabi. And as you can see, there are snails or slugs that are having a feast. I think there are even some under the leaves there. But unfortunately, this will be harvested, so they won't have a place to be anymore. This was planted actually on January 12th, the day of the earthquake. I dedicated that day to, put some plants in the ground to honor nature. And those were supposed to be harvested 60 to 90 days after being sowed, so they're overdue. Hopefully they're not over ripen and we can have a nice meal. Okay, so let's start. This soil had a great pH, almost too alkaline for my taste, but which is the reason why I think the plants look so nice. So we're harvesting kohlrabi. It's actually a root vegetable that in reality is from the family of cabbages and cauliflowers. And actually you eat the roots. It's supposed to be a really flavorful vegetable that we have never tried. They say that when it's ripe, I think this is actually ripe because it's been in the ground for more than 60 days. That it can be tough and fibrous and the flavor can be a bit off, but we're gonna try it and see. So there are a couple of little bugs, so it will have to be properly washed and peeled and cut into quarters to be eaten. I decided to repurpose space in my garden because I wanted more growing space. anyways, was never really able to sit there due to the sun exposure. So I had to take everything out of the way, cut all the branches that would shade eventually crops that will be placed there. Okay, so today I bought some soil and soil preparations in order to build up my own soil to put in my seeds. And I took some fertile soil that is already a sort of premix with compost and manure and all the good things. So you can see the consistency of the soil. It has straws, it has manure, probably already has compost and black soil. Okay. So I mixed in some fertile soil and some compost. I will also add some guano, which is a bat excrement that is used as a fertilizer. It will also improve the drainage and texture of the soil, but be careful not to put too much as it can burn the root system and even the seeds that are not yet established. We are also adding some charcoal that will get rid of any soil impurity and add some calcium to this beautiful mix. The vermicompost will help balance the pH and encourage microbial activity and earthworms. And the Epson salt will improve the blooming and enhance photosynthesis, so the plants will be more lush and green.
And why did you argue? We're dreaming of those eyes, the best part of my life. And when we make love, babe, we don't make a sound. The clock won't turn around.
So ultimately, I reorganize my seed in order to decide cautiously what I will plant because we are at the end of the spring season. Stay tuned to find out what I sowed and what started to sprout. Thanks for following Zaka Caribbean Garden.